Yo, what's happening? What's going on? Transaction engineers and future transaction engineers. How y'all doing today? God bless you. Thank you for joining me on my channel. My name's Eddie Raymond, aka Mr. Transaction Engineer, baby. Real estate entrepreneur. I've been investing, guys, since 2004. I'm thinking about going live every week because we do a monthly Q&A. So I'm thinking about going live at least once a week or maybe twice a week on the Q&A. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys how I missed out on millions of dollars during the last recession because I didn't know what I know now. And what you don't know will hurt you. But I still took advantage. Now I had some sense to hold on to some because I knew like if I was wholesaling before, I started in 2004, so we was wholesaling like crazy. Then about 2007, we started to go through what we're going through now. 2007, we started going through what we're going through now, where where the market has changed. So the market is no longer going up. In some areas, it's staying the same. And guess what? In some areas, it's going down. So the market is changing. I'm trying. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to go live on Instagram because everybody need to hear this. Send this out, y'all, to any real estate entrepreneurs out there that you know may be struggling, going through some stuff, don't know what they're doing, because the real estate game is changing, and you don't realize it, you're gonna get left behind. You don't realize you're gonna get left behind, and do not overpay for properties. I'm telling you. Do not overpay for properties. Do not listen to real estate agents. I'm sorry if you're an agent, but guys, do your own market research. Do your own market research. It's your time, your energy, and your money going into this. Thank y'all, IG, for those of y'all joining me. You want to get over to YouTube, Mr. Transaction Engineer, because I'm going to show y'all how I missed out on millions of dollars when that last market crashed. Millions. I still held on to it, made a good amount. I can't tell you that number now. I can't disclose all my information. We still did pretty good, but we would have 10x. 10x. Like, whoo, 10x everything. But I'm going to show y'all. And look, if you following somebody out there who haven't been through any market cycles, and because it's 4 different market cycles, I'll do a video on that later. 4 different market cycles. And right now we're going through the recession cycle. Some areas will decline, some areas will stay the same. So I don't want y'all coming, oh, every area gonna go down. No, not every area. So go to housing alerts. Let me make sure. I want to give y'all some good information. You got any questions, put it in the chat and I'll answer it after this. Guys, do your own research. Stop looking at the news all day. Watch Bloomberg between 6 and 7 a.m. If you want to find out what's going on with the economy. And you need to watch that because that's the business news. And what's going on in the business world affect the whole world. So you want to be on top of your stuff. Now, I don't get anything from this, but guys, this guy here on Housing Alert, housingalerts.com, man, he's been on the money. Ken Wade, he's been on the money forever, man. And he show you the areas that's declining right now, real time, and the ones that's, pretty stable. But you're not going to see these overpriced, people are overpaying now. You're going to see them people underpaying now. So now we're going to get everything straightened out. No 40,000 over asking and all that stuff. It's changing. Why? Interest rate has went from 2% to 7%. Now that seems bad, but guys, before it was like normally when I first got in the market in 2004, the rates was like 5, 6, 7%. So this is normal. This is what happens in the recession. Now the sellers, they got a big gap of what they think the house is worth. Those old prices 6 months ago is not working anymore. So you got to come down, Mr. Seller, and we got to show you what's really going on. When you negotiate on these houses, go to, have your evidence with you. Send the seller emails. Don't be afraid to email the seller. You want to get all the contact information. Email your proof. Look, Mr. Seller, this is what's really going on in your market. I know it was going through the roof at one time, but we're not there anymore. We're not there anymore. So go to housingalerts.com and see what's going on in your area. If you're going to be in this real estate business, you got to be in it to win it. You got to be in it to win it. You see that sign back there, don't quit? Got to be in it to win it. Go to Mr. Transaction Engineer on YouTube, y'all, because I'm going to show you how I missed out on millions, how I could have 10x myself if I knew this, if I knew what I knew now. If I knew what I knew now, I could have 10x. Like the portfolio would have been super outstanding. Super outstanding. IG, I gotta go tune in to YouTube. I'm gonna show you out on me's and how you could take advantage of this time and change your whole financial destiny going into the cycle we're in, because we're in a recession. For those of you who do not want to believe it, but whatever. Tune in to Mr. Transaction Engineer, and I'm getting ready to show you guys something very powerful. Thank y'all for your patience, man. It's working all these channels serious, man. I'll be glad when they come out with a program where you can stream on Instagram and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. So, have you guys heard of what's called short sales? Have you ever heard of a short sale? Put a thumbs up. I want to know if you heard. What's up, Jerry? Jerry, one of our TE Academy, Transaction Engineer Academy alumni. The guy hit 6 figures, big check. I think that was last year, 6 figures, one deal. One deal. And that took 2 years, but you wait 2 years for a 6-figure paycheck that you didn't have to do nothing but cash flow $400 a month off of. Come on, man. No brainer. Yeah, y'all. I may start going back live. It was so fun. Shout out to my guy Chris Haskins, man. Man, Chris had a show going every week. Turn up. Shout out to everybody, man, who's been out there in this real estate world, still grinding, still going. Please subscribe too for more free videos. All right, y'all. Let me pull up this. It's mind-boggling. I'm getting ready to blow your mind. Ready to blow your mind. Wow. I got sick too when I checked this out. When I looked at this, I'm gonna be honest with you. I closed my book. I closed my book, man, and I was like, oh my God. Because one thing about the real estate market, when it's up and high, guess what? People never think it's going to come back down. They never think it's going to come back down. But guess what? What goes up comes down, and what comes down goes back up. What goes up comes down, what comes down goes back up. So, Dave Marmer, I'm buying all the sub too. What's up, Dave? Shout out to my boy Dave, another 6-figure earner. Man, all the big money guys tuning in today. Guys, let me hold something. Dave, what's up, Dave? Did they finish your condo? Dave bought him a nice palace over there in Colombia. Let me know if they finish your condo, Dave. I need some tickets. I need to fly. Yeah, man, but these deals are everywhere. Subject to creative financing. This is one of the strategies you want to use right now. I'm gonna tell you another strategy that's going to be popular and becoming more popular is lease options. Lease options. A lot of sellers will not be able to sell eventually. And what's the next best thing to creative financing and subject to? What's the next best thing? Lease purchase with the right to sublease the property. That means you can lease the property from the owner. You could turn it to Airbnb, or you can lease it out and get a profit every month. Now, the thing about a lease option, you don't own the property. You're leasing the property with the right to sublease. You're leasing the property with the right to sublease. Everything fully disclosed. I do recommend you closing with an attorney on both or a title company or a notary on both sides. When you're buying and when you're selling, even on the lease option. Keep in mind, you don't own it on the lease option, but you have control over it. All right. So right now, subject tools, creative financing, and there's several lists you can tap into. We got our course too, how to buy houses without going to the bank in the link. Make sure you download the free deal evaluation blueprint. The deal evaluation blueprint allows you to look at a deal from more than one perspective. So instead of, like, if you only know how to wholesale, then you'll miss out on the subject to a lease option, an option deal, a short sale. Like, it's so many creative strategies. Read down below all the creative strategies. I put like some golden nuggets in the notes, guys. So click on it and please read a lot of information I put into the video. But we're going to get to the money, guys. I'm going to show you something that, whoo, if I knew what I knew now, 10x. 10x. I'm doing outstanding right now, but 10x, Mr. Transaction on 10x. Woo! Boy, y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. Hey. Woo! Let me pull this up. Man, golly. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Guys, it's something else. So we're in a recession, right? There's a gap between the sellers and the buyers. We're trying to negotiate. Sellers got to come down. They got to come into reality. After a couple of houses sell, keep selling for below what they normally was selling. Now it's going to be a reality check. So we're going through the reality check time. Then when it really gets bad in certain areas where you got a lot of foreclosure activity going on, boy, it's going to be short sale time like crazy. Short sales work great when the market is down. When the market is down and you got low comps. And what is comps? Comparables. Be a personal trainer. So you got low comparables, that's the best time to do a short sale. Or if the property is in terrible shape. Now, if the property is in terrible shape, that's a good time to do short sale. But it got to be in bad shape. And if it's in bad shape and you got low comparables, boy, you got magic. You got magic. We were getting property discounted. We was getting property discounted, as you're going to see, 40, 50 cents on the dollar with short sales. We done over 300 short sales. Over 300 short sales. And knowing what I know now, guess what? I would have held on to every single one I could have. We held on to a few, but I would have held on to every single one. And I would have brought in private money. I would have had to bring in private money. So let's get to this one. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm going to share my screen with you, right? Show you what we got the short sale down to, right? Show you what we got it down to. and show you what it's worth now. And I'm only going to show you 3 because I might throw up after I look at it, some more of them. So I'm going to show you 3 examples. I'm going to pull up the house value on them, and it's going to blow your mind. So this is another one thing about real estate is so many tools in your toolbox. I mean, and what I mean by that is so many different strategies. So many different strategies that you can implement into your real estate business, and you will eat all the time. It doesn't matter what the market is doing. We don't care what the market is doing at Transaction Engineer Academy. And you know, if y'all roll with me with TE Academy, we're going to always eat. Always. I don't care what the market is doing. We don't live by those rules. I was taught how to do this business with little to no money down, and that's the same thing we teach our students, the ones who listen. Not all of them listen. So not everybody take off, but the ones who listen, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Go with the flow and keep going and be resilient and learn more than one real estate strategy. They will eat the remaining, the rest of their lives, as long as they're in real estate. So I'm trying to see, and let me show you. Let's go. I'm gonna try, let me make the screen as big as possible. Okay. Let me show you one property first. And we've been doing, like I said, we got started with short sales in 2008. Right now in this market, they're not really hot. They start going down. It changed a little bit. Plus, you know, like wholesaling, short sales became like wholesaling is now towards the end. People didn't catch on to it probably to about 2010 and 11. We jumped on 2008 when it was going down, and when it was, woo, they was ripe. Like I say, the fruit was ripe. Woo, man, that was a beautiful time. Hey, appreciate the journey, y'all. Appreciate the journey and the now. Don't get caught up in tomorrow or yesterday. You got to focus on, today and today's activity. Plan for tomorrow. Yesterday is gone. And guess what? If you're new to real estate, like they said, the next best time to start is now. I'm telling you, just one house. Do you one house a year, 2 houses a year, and it'll change your life. All right, let me stop talking. All right, let's go. Oh, let me put it on this screen. Guys, what I'm getting ready to show you is what's called a short sale approval letter. Oh, what I do? It's called a short sale approval letter. It's going to blow your mind. What is the short sale approval letter, Mr. Transaction Engineer? It is, man, I hope y'all. Let me know too in the chat if y'all can see this. Short sale approval letter this is what they give you once you negotiate on the short sale for a discount. So you get this, just say, for example, the house is worth $100,000, right? You do the short sale and it comes in and they say, we'll take $50,000. They will give you this letter with all the terms in here about closing, and you got 30 days to close. So you better be ready. And now they put in a lot of stipulations about, that's why we slowed down on them in 2013. About 2013, the market started really going back up anyway. The less foreclosures. So, and then the banks, they came out with a stipulation that you got to buy the property and you got to wait 30 days before you resell it. So I think that crap came out in about 2011 or 12. But by then we flipped so many, man. We had a lot of fun. By the time they came up with that rule, people were just catching up. Because there's always different trends in real estate. Any question, y'all, please put it in the chat. Please put it in the chat. I'm thinking about going live, man. Let me know, y'all, if y'all think I should go live once a week, at least for 30 minutes. Do a little Q&A. Let me know. What's up, family? I see a lot of family in here, man. God bless y'all. I miss y'all, man. We're thinking about doing an event next year. So CE Academy, hey, be on the lookout, man. We gotta take it to the next level. Damn, why I'm on this? How can I close this up? Let me see how I can make this screen even bigger. Okay. How do I close? Hey, let's go, man. We're gonna keep it moving. So check this out. Can y'all see this? Let me know if y'all can see my screen. I'm gonna blow it up a little more. Boom. I'm gonna make sure you see it. Washington Mutual. Who know about Washington Mutual? They are no longer in business. They got bought out by Chase, I think. It was Chase. A lot of y'all don't know. A lot of those banks was getting sued and still are getting sued for a lot of fraudulent loans that they've done. You put on my green screen, my blue screen glasses. A lot of stuff, a lot of fraudulent stuff that was done, man. Guys, forward this to somebody who's in real estate and who's looking to change their life and who's looking to change with the time. Because one thing about it, guys, what worked yesterday may not work today. So you want to know how to maneuver as a real estate entrepreneur. I don't even like saying real estate investor. As a real estate entrepreneur, you want to know how to maneuver no matter what the market is doing. All right. Forward this to a couple of friends. Subscribe. And let's get to the money. So back in 2008, so the market changed. Back to this. The market started to change in the end of 2007, y'all. So it's just like now. I swear, man, it's like deja vu. It was just like it is now. It was slowing up. Interest rate going up. Foreclosures started to hit. Why? Because they did a lot of bad subprime loans where they let people come sign. You can have a 500 credit score and go buy a house back then. 540. And the banks were giving you a kickback to have people sign up for these bogus loans countrywide. They the number one shysters in the whole group. I forgot who. Countrywide is Bank of America now. They got bought out by Bank of America. So that's how long I've been doing this stuff, y'all. Since 2004. But anyway, so the market was like it is now. Being a real estate entrepreneur, I always like to be plugged in on the now and what's going on. I said, man, wholesaling is slowed down. And I was blessed to learn all ways of real estate. When I first went to my first seminar, I learned like at least 4 or 5 ways. They touched on short sales, but my mentor didn't really elaborate on short sales. So I'm like, I stayed plugged in. I wasn't really even on YouTube that much. Oh, I was going to the reels all the time. Then going to your local real estate groups. That's how you stay plugged in too. Make sure you start going to those, y'all. Your local real estate groups. And you can Google local real estate group in your county or your state. REI, I think REIA. Real. So I had a transition, man. I saw what was going on. The foreclosures started hitting like crazy because they was getting people with a 500 credit score, guys, houses, and the interest rate was through the roof. They had also had adjustable mortgages where you may start off with 2% mortgage. When it started to go down, it made some kind of way with adjustable mortgage after a certain amount of time. If you don't pay the house off or refinance, a lot of people thought they were going to be able to refinance. Remember, it was just like it was at the beginning of this year. Now things have changed. People thought they were going to be able to refinance. It was going to be good because the house value was going to go up. Nope, the house value didn't go up. It hit the top. It hit the top of the iceberg. So now it started to come down. Now people adjustable mortgage went from 2% to 10% interest, 12% interest. So how can somebody afford to pay that? 2% interest rate on your payment, this adjustable mortgage. How can you go to 12%? Man, that's almost impossible. You better, boy, you got to come up with something quick. Or you out of here. You better come up with something quick. So a lot of foreclosures started to hit, and that's what created a big short sale frenzy. A big short sale frenzy. So, all right, back to the short sale. So I learned short sales, guys. I had at least two mentors. Like I said, I spent 6 figures on all my real estate coaching and training. Like I invest quick in myself because I know in order to be sharp, you got to invest in yourself. It's not just gonna come to you, and you got to really want it. You got to really want it. I was driving the forklift when I first started doing real estate, and so man, I was tired of driving that forklift junk. Tired of struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. And it was up. My boss said, "Hey, I want to go to the seminar." They were like, "No, you can't go. You can't take any days off." I was at a temporary service, temporary service working for them, and they wouldn't let me out. So, okay, y'all, back to the money. So, Washington Mutual. Washington Mutual. This is a short sale approval letter. So we worked on this house, negotiate on it, got a discount on it. I think they owed at the time 180 or something like that. And certain approval letters will tell you and some won't. So let's look into this one. All right. So right here it says, please send HUD 1 24 hours prior to closing for approval. A HUD 1 is a closing statement or settlement statement. That's what a HUD 1 is. Any questions, y'all put it in the chat. We're going to be on here probably about 30 minutes to an hour. We're going to school today. I'm going to show y'all what time it is. And if you learn from my mistakes, you're gonna bless yourself. I don't care if you just you do some short sales and hold on to 2 or 3 of these properties. But the goal here is to learn these short sales. And we're going to come out with a training course to help you. Within a good 30 days, we should be completed because you're going to need this. So it's best to learn and be ready when the time comes. Also, short sales are already coming up. So look, I'm going to give you a golden nugget here. Go to Harry, get you a list, even if you have to subscribe for a month or two, to see what's going on and market in those areas. Now, you need boots on the ground. You need somebody that's going to be able to go out there and deal with the homeowners and stuff like that. Also, because we're negotiating on a few now, they're saying that there's ramping up. More short sales are coming. So work with real estate agents that got a couple of short sales. Most agents don't know how to do a short sale properly. And I see a lot of people, excuse me. I see a lot of people, houses get foreclosed because the agents simply don't know what to do. Another golden nugget, you gotta be there. You gotta be at the house. Let me click off here, man, so y'all can see me. I need to talk to you in your face. You gotta be there when you're doing a BPO. The bank, when you're doing a short sale, right? Only thing short about a short sale, guys, is the discount. Don't think you're gonna get in here and you short selling houses in 30 days. Boom, 30 days. No, man, we done over 300, and it takes time. I would say the quickest we've got them done was 2 months, 2 to 6 months. Now, when it first hit, when all those foreclosures hit, the bank was not prepared, man. They was not prepared. They didn't even have enough people to take in the short sale. Dealing with Countrywide and Bank of America used to take a whole year to get one done. I'm talking about an entire year to get one short sale done. Now, it's taking about a good 2 to 3 months, but you got to really be on it. You got to be on top of it, calling the bank every couple of days. You need anything? Hey, did y'all order the appraiser? The appraiser or the appraisal or the BPO? And BPO stands for Broker's Price Opinion. Broker's Price Opinion. The broker will let you know. The bank, okay, once you get the short sale started, right? And the person got to be behind on their mortgage in order to do a short sale. So if you're working with an agent, they may have some short sales that they're working on, or somebody in their office that is working on some short sales. You can go down there as a real estate entrepreneur, take over the process, pay them a fee, or if you know creative financing, you may be able to turn that into a subject to deal or a creative financing deal. So I gave you another golden nugget for you action takers. Get to know some agents. Talk to the agents. Google short sales specialists in my area. Sit down with them. Guys, open up your mouth. Let people know what you do. That's how you get these deals done. So once you get a client, they got to be behind on payments, right? And like I said, right now, unless that property is in really bad shape, his short sale gonna be tough. Just say, for example, you in one neighborhood, you got 5 pretty houses, all sold for $500,000. Yeah, your client is behind on payments, but all the comps are in the 500s. They're not gonna give you no discount, so it's not even worth your time. Now, if it's a $500,000 house, need $100,000 in repairs, and they're behind on their mortgage, guys, that's a slam dunk. You do need an agent also to do these short sales. So you need an agent you can work with, because sometimes they got to submit the documents. They got to list the property also. So that's what we're going to be covering in our course too. The agent has to list the property also. Check out our we got the sorry guys. We got the subject to course and the how to wholesale land course in the description. In the code change for a discount. See, I didn't put it in the description because I want to make sure you're listening. Put change in for a 50% off discount. CHANGE. 50% discount. Back to the money. Make sure you download that deal evaluation blueprint, guys. I can't tell you how important that is. Download that video so you can see what kind of deal you're working on. And I bet if you've been doing real estate, you done left a lot of money on the table because you didn't see the other options that you had available. All right, back to this short sale. Let me show y'all real quick. So just say you short selling the property, right? Man, let me show you the name. Let me show you the money. Let me show you the money. I just want you to see so you can feel how I felt. But you can get excited at the same time because you're going to benefit because you know this. Let's get back to the money, baby. Back to the money. Okay. Man, some. Okay. So please send in the HUD 1 your settlement statement. All right. And they got all the stuff. Look, waiver of funds, letter signed by bar. Executed promissory note if applicable. Net proceeds, net wire must be an official check, which is a wire. Well, they wanted a check, so the closing attorney had to send them a check. Excuse me, guys, my mouth dry. Talking a little bit. Washington Mutual, man, I can't believe they out of business, baby. They gave out a lot of bad loans too. Look at The Big Short. If you want to see what happened in that last recession, look up The Big Short. BIGSHORT. It's going to show you everything what happened. That's a pretty awesome movie too, man. Pretty awesome movie. You want to see what's going on. So, okay, this is the property. 4141 Saute Trail, Connelly, Georgia. You can look this property up yourself. I think we went into this one twice because, man, we got so cocky. We was going in and negotiating. We didn't like the offer. Guess what? We're going to challenge the appraisal. We're going to challenge the BPO. What that means, we're going to send in our own appraisal of BPO because sometimes these people that the bank send out to appraise the property, man, they'll give the property any number. They don't care. They're only getting like $100 or $150 to come out to the house and take some pictures, man. So they don't care. A lot of them don't care and they don't put the time into it. So that's why when you're doing these short sales, you gotta be at the property. I'm gonna be honest with you. We just tried, me and Maurice. Shout out to Maurice, he on the chat too. Man, we tried one with an agent because the property was in Alabama. it's too far for me to go out there and meet the BPO agent. Too far from Maurice. Maurice in Washington. So he on the West Coast. So we tried it with an agent. Guess what? Blew it. Blew the deal. Blew the deal. And the only way to get back in, because once they appraise their house, once the bank send their people out there to do the BPO, broker price opinion, or the appraisal, that number, whatever number they come back with, is good for 90 days. 90 days, unless you challenge it. You send in your own appraisal, you send in your own BPO, but that's not a guarantee that they're gonna go with it. There's not a guarantee they're gonna go with it. But we had to even go hard, man. Like, we went crazy with these short sales. I'm telling you, we get on LinkedIn, we find out who the vice president is of certain loan loss mitigation. That's the area you want to reach out to. Loan loss mitigation when you're doing a short sale. I'm dropping these nuggets, baby. I'm dropping these golden nuggets. If you see them, well, receive them. Hit a thumbs up if you feel me. So, guys, loss mitigation, that is the area where you start the negotiation. But you got to get up to that part. They got to get the appraisal done and all that stuff before you even make it a loss mitigation. So we're gonna put together a training course for y'all, man, so you can really take advantage of it and learn this stuff before time, man. It's some deals out there now. Remember, don't be a one-trick pony, man. Don't be a one-trick pony. Keep hustling, baby. Keep learning. All right, so we got this approved, right? $95,000. Another thing with the short sale, the bank they will pay all the closing costs. The bank will pay all the closing costs when you're doing a short sale. So don't worry about it. The bank will do pay all the closing costs. So they said the sale price is $95,000. Let me blow this up. Some of y'all driving. Look, don't be driving and watching this stuff, man. I'm trying to pay attention to the road. You can look at the video back. Come scroll back. $95,000, and the net proceed to Washington Mutual Bank will be $91,000. See, they pay all the closing costs. Now, guess what? You got 30 days to close on this transaction. So before you even get this approval letter in your hand, if you plan to wholesale it, you better have the money for sure. Now, the only thing that happen, if you don't close, sometimes they will give you an extension. But boy, going back to get that extension, oh my God, boy, it's a rough. It may take you another 30 to 60 days to get one, depending on the bank. If they're a big bank, the bigger the bank is, the more work you got to put in, because they got so many different channels you got to go through. So they said they want $91,000, right? I think we went back on this one again. Let me double check. Okay, let's look at the closing costs they pay. And I'm putting all this in the course, y'all. I'm gonna give you that sauce, that real sauce on these short sales. You're gonna be out there kicking butt. So this is what they said they would pay on this deal. The real estate commission was $2,850. Now, also on the short sale, one thing about a short sale, if it's a first mortgage, they tell you what the rest of the people will get. The second mortgage, if you got a second, any liens, they'll let you know how much they can pay towards the liens. Like the banks run the show. The big bank run the show. The first mortgage run the show when it comes to these short sales. Now, I'm going to show you now what this property is worth. So the goal here is when you buy these, guys, get some private money, especially if you're in a good area. You know the house was worth, let's say, $200,000 and now it's worth $90,000, or you got low comps in the area and need work. You feel like you can get at least a 50 or 60% discount is good. Get some private money, hold the property and rent it out. And guess what? When the market comes back up, hey, if you have to hold it another 10 years, you're renting it out, you cash flowing, you're paying your investors back every month off the cash flow. That's a whole nother subject with private money. I love private money. It's all I use in my business. You cash flow, and guess what? In 10 years, that house worth double or triple. Watch what you see what this one is worth. So they will pay the commission, $28,500. All other closing costs, $1,111, and the total closing cost they will pay is $3,961. All right, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out of here. Boom. It's the letter they got to sign at closing. Okay, now look, like I said, y'all. Oh, this property had mold. Oh my God. Let me touch on that real quick. Hit a thumbs up if you feeling me. Because when you see this ARV, the value, after repair value, or the value that it's worth now, it's going to blow your mind, man. Forward this to somebody right now, man. So y'all can be ahead of the curve. Y'all can get in and get your mind right together. We're going to bless you with this information. You ahead of the curve, the better off you are. By the time everybody else catch up, because, you know, it ain't hit the fan yet full time, but you're going to have these new gurus popping up talking about short sales, you know, in a few minutes. Probably a good year. You'll see some new people popping up. The people I learned from, it's one guy still around, but the other guy, he made so much money, man. He was going live on TV, and that's Jeff Collar, one of my short sale mentors. Guys, he was going live on and running ads on the news and having people come in on a conference that was behind on payments and just signing up. Man, he was signing up at least 100 people every city he went to. So he held on to a lot of properties, and now he's been selling since the market was up, guys. He filthy rich. The guy probably sitting on about 300 or 400 million. Easy. And that's an understatement, probably, because he's been through 2 recessions. So he knew how to play the game, man. The guy's out of here. Out of here. Okay, so we went back on this one. Shout out to Jeff Collar, baby. DeJuan and Bill Twyford, another one of my short sale coaches. Yeah, man, I spent a lot of money, man. It's worth it. It was worth it, though. Let me, especially when you see this. Now, we was wholesaling these properties to hedge funds and different people. As soon as the ink dried, we was wholesaling these properties in like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, before they put the stipulation about you couldn't wholesale. So let's go back up here and check the dates. So on this particular property, we this was back in 2008, y'all. Look at the date. 2008. What's the date? April 23rd, 2008. So we went back in. I didn't like that price. And a pipe bust in the house. It was during the winter. The bank didn't winterize the property. The property was vacant. A pipe bust. And guess what? Mold shot up through that house. Mold is a big discount. If you know what to do, it's a big discount. So we went back. Now look how long it took us to get it back reapproved. It was in March. Remember March 2008. Now it is August 2008. Don't just focus on these short sales either, guys. Just have these in your pipeline. Have these deals in your pipeline. And you work on these along with other deals. Don't just wait on this one check, boy. You'll be starving. So look what we got right here. 49% on the dollar. We went back in a couple of months later. Got the bank. Remember, it was 95,000 or 93,000. We came back in here, guys. I told you I was feeling myself. I had got a couple of them approved, a couple of short sales approved, but I went crazy. Guess what? We came back down and got them to 80,000. So that was another discount of from 95. We got them down 15 more thousand. Got them down 15 more thousand because of that mold. The house wasn't renterized, so it bust. And because of that mold, we was able to get them down another 15,000, another 13, 15,000. I think their payoff was 95,000. Now let's look up what this property is worth now. This is what this whole video been for. This is what this whole video, this is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been waiting for. Guys, don't be out there overpaying for properties like a rookie, because guess what? You're gonna end up having to do a short sale if you buying high in this market. You better stick to the script. Let's see what this house look is worth now. Let's see what this house is worth now. So I gave you guys this right here, housing alert. Make sure you go to housingalert.com. I forgot how much it is a month. We subscribe to it. We on a monthly thing you can do. You can pick your cities too, the ones that you want to work in, or you can just get a printout of how it's looking now. So you can go on the website and you can hit questions. I think they had a live chat and see what's going on, man. You got to know what's going on or you're going to be in trouble. Don't get caught slipping like I saw a lot of investors. All right, let's look up the property. Back to the money, baby. Let me see what his address is. It's been so long, man. 2008. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what this is. What is it worth? 401 Saute Trail. So we was wholesaling these guys, making pretty good profit. Still. But the goal is you're going to wholesale some because you got to keep some cash coming in. But guess what? You're going to sell some. I mean, you're going to hold on to more than you sell. Hold on to more properties than you sell. Let's look up Zillow. Let's look up Zillow. I'm going to put the address in. Let's see what this one worth now. We got it for $75,000. Oh my goodness. 70. Oh my God. 75,000. Can I make this bigger? I want you to see it. Look at the value now. Oh, look right here now. This is another important thing. So you can see that, guys, I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this 18 years. It's not something I just woke up and started doing 2 or 3 years ago because somebody was talking about wholesaling. This has been a long time, man. I've been around the block, and I'm super excited on what I see and what I see going on. Very excited. Very, very excited. You're going to see a lot of realtors go out of business right now. I'm telling you, a lot of real estate investors go out of business right now because they don't know what to do. The market is changing, and they don't know how to change with it. Thank God you tuned in because last 30 days, guys, look at the value. It's dropped by 1.5%. 1.5%. So you don't even have to go to Harry Housing Alert. Not Harry King. You don't have to go to Housing Alert. You just go to Zillow and type in a property address in the area or in that area, and you're going to see what's going on. Last 30 days, it's down 1.5%. Do not overpay for properties. I keep telling y'all, I'm going to be short. Hey, we're going to be, some of my students going to be short selling your property. Look at the value though, guys. $283,000. $283,000. I got it for $75,000. Even if I got private money, guys, it would have been paid off right now. 10 years, if you know how to pay on that house right, it'd have been paid off right now if I bought that one cash. If I bought that one cash and held on to it instead of wholesaling it, let me even do the numbers. Let me see how much profit that is. Now the goal, like I'm working on now, we sold off quite a few properties out of the portfolio. Now it's time to turn that money into commercial money. Now that commercial money is a whole nother level. That's a whole nother day, a whole nother level. But that's how you play real estate, like chess. You start off with the houses, then eventually you want to get to that commercial. And now that commercial is like boardwalk. But back to the money, guys. I don't want to confuse you with all this information. Back to the money. So it's 283,000. Let's see how much profit that is. Remember, let me pull this approval letter up one more time for you. Look where we got this property down back in 2008. 2008. Let me let you see the date so you know we're not playing. August 11, 2008. Got this property down at 80,000. 80,000. And this is proof that you can go back in and renegotiate. It's going to take you some time, though. I'm telling you. 80,000. So let's do, let me see. It was worth. Shit, that's a no-brainer. So 80,000. And what is it worth? 283,000. So not only have you made cash flow for the last 10 years, but now 10 years later, you can come back. Remember, you're not paying this house down every month. The person you renting it out to is paying this house down. And this house easily a rent for like $2,000 a month. And you got crazy cash flow coming in. Imagine you had 50 of those. Okay, so that's $200,000 profit, y'all, minus closing costs. $200,000 profit minus closing costs. Look at this property. Pretty nice house, too. I remember this old house. Pretty nice house, man. Pretty nice house. And down here, that's where the pipe bust. Down here in the lower area right here. And cause that all that mold to get right here. Right on the bottom level. So we had to get the bank back out there to do an appraisal. A BPO. And hey, we got them down another 15,000. So this is one of the gems, and it's a good area. So this is one of the properties I would have held on to. Man, time going by fast. We've been on here almost an hour. I'm gonna show you one more, y'all, and then I'll open up for questions because I gotta keep moving, baby. All right. Boom. All right, so y'all saw that one in Conley, Georgia. Let's go to one more. We're gonna go to, oh yeah, I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this one. I want y'all to see this one. This right here. If anybody is familiar with Gwinnett County, it's one of the hottest counties out in Gwinnett, Grayson, out there in Grayson. Gwinnett is one of the hottest counties in Georgia. Look at this one, y'all. 167,000 is what we got this one discounted to. 167,000. And like I said, we weren't playing, man. I had two coaches, two short sale coaches, man. Boy, we were eating them alive. Eating them alive, boy. We couldn't wait. Once we learned this, man, we couldn't wait. Okay. So the contract, they said the contract sale price can't be no less than 185,000. That's what they would take. Then minus closing costs. The real estate commission, they paying out what? 9,000. Let me blow this up for you. The bank paying $9,000 commission, 5%. So the agents had to split the commission, 2.5 instead of the whole 6%. Of course, they want a settlement statement before you close because they got to review it. They got to review the settlement statement for review because you got to get a final approval. Final approval letter, which is this. You just got to send over the HUD one. Once you got this approved, they'll stamp it and say, okay, you can close, baby. Once their turn to get it clear to close, it's closing time. So let me write this one down, boy. It's out in Grayson. 1-4. I want you to get the address, guys, so you can see this real stuff. And you can do your research, pull it up and see what we got it down to. Some of these approval letters tell you, you know, what the balance was and what you got it down to. But this one, I don't look like this one had one. Keep in mind, I ain't been in this book in a long time. I got some books. Like I said, we done 300 of them. What is that big book? Here's one of the main books because we used to go to the homeowners, man. I had to show them. Let me take this off real quick. Let me close it down. I'll get back on here. Boom. Guys, we were so confident. Like before we even had approval letters, we still was going to the house doing the short sale. But once we got this book, well, we got a couple of these books, and we sat down with the homeowner. What did it say? Short sale approval letters. It's full. We sit down with a client with this book. Just open it up. Pick which one you want to see. We don't play. Hey, this right here was our we learned to have this in one of my mentors. We learned to create this book, and this was an instant closer, deal close. There's so many in here. This is the big folder too. This is the big binder, and we got like 5 or 6 of these. Full approval letters, but we only take one now. Don't be country and take about all 3 books. You going to the homeowner like, hey! But you don't really need that. But that's our credibility kit. That we call a credibility kit with the homeowners. We take that in there, man. It's a done deal. Look, we the best. Let's go. We're gonna get this discounted, and some of the homeowners are able to walk away with a check. Also, depends on the bank. I've seen the bank give up to $10,000 to sellers. Now, by law, you legally can't give a seller anything, but who says you can't buy a piece of furniture from them for $2,000 or $3,000? Whatever you want to pay for a piece of furniture, man, is up to you. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. All right, let's go back to this. Let's go get back to this money. Boom. And I promise you, we open up for questions after this. I want y'all to see this one. How you can capitalize off this and make millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars once it go back up. Yeah, you might not want to be a landlord, but it's worth it in the long run. I just showed you $200,000. So imagine you held on to 10 properties. You cash flow for 10 years, which is very important. Then you sold these. You sold these properties for a big check. That's my partner right there. All right. 185. Now, where do you see this pretty house? 185, 1411 Madison Street. All right, let's see what's going on. What else we got here? This is in Grayson, Georgia, too. I'm going to show you a real beauty. Guys, don't forget to download your deal evaluation blueprint below. Download that so you can know what's going on. Come on, man. All right. Let's put in the next address. So this is the next one. I was going to show y'all one more, but let's go ahead and get to these questions. Madison Street. Now, this was, I think, what year was this one? 2009. So I just showed you one for 2009. I'm going to graze through the other one that y'all see was 2013. So it was still rocking pretty good, 2013. And we still doing when they good. Now, look at this. Look at this one. Look at this one, y'all. 185,000 we got this one down to in 2009. $185,000. The house is so beautiful too, man. Oh man, look at this area. Oh, see, I told y'all. Hold on, let's get to the value. 579. That's what it's worth now. We got it down to 185,000. Now it's worth 579. Let's do the numbers on that real quick. You take 579. That's what it's worth now. It probably will up. Yeah, this we'll take 579. Now Zillow numbers are not 100% accurate, but we're gonna roll with this right now. 579, 200. We go off 579, 200. Subtract it from 185,000. That's what we got it to. Now keep in mind, after 10 years, depending on what you worked out with your lender, guys, your loan balance will be paid down if you got private money, or even if you got a loan to buy this. Your loan was in 10 years, you won't owe 185,000. You probably owe probably 160 or something like that, 150 or something like that. All the people my mortgage people work the numbers for me. But let's just say worst case scenario, we got it from 180, 185. We're gonna go off what we got to approve for. We know it'll be less. But you see it's worth 579. So we do 579 minus 185,000. Guys, now you hold on. Shucks. Now, guys, do you see why? Boy, why I get sick when I look in this book? I don't even look in this book no more. I looked at a couple of them and shut the book back. God, look at the profit. Remember now, you've cash flowed for 10 years. You cash flow for 10 years. You done paid that loan balance down from that 185 was paid down. But I'm just saying, I'm just showing you some numbers. Just say you got a private lender and you say you pay them interest only. Interest only for until you sell it or whatever you do to it in 10 years. They get interest only payments. Just say you stayed at 185. Who cares? You begin cash flow every month. And now you just sold at the height of the market for 394,000. I want this to sit in your head. Send this over to one of your buddies. You just sat down and got a check for 394,000. And I just showed you another check for 200,000 that would have been going into HIP, HIP, Hip Pocket National Bank, the best bank for the checks to go to, your own personal bank. 2 deals. Guys, let me show you what these 2 deals would have put in my pocket. Who the heck mad with a $600,000 check? I know I'm not. I'm very grateful. $600,000 off 2 deals because you played the game right. That's how the game is played in these real estate, these houses. You get them low like that, you still make money all year, even before the market crash, wholesaling, creative finance, lease options. But this is a valuable principle. This was called a quantum leap. You do that, just imagine if you do that with 4 houses. 4 houses, when the market goes back up, you walking away with almost $1 million, depending on the price range. You walking away with $1 million or more. That's how the game is played. That's where the quantum leaps come into play. When you make millions of dollars. Like I said, we done over 300 like that. We held on to a nice amount, but not 100 or 200 or 300 of them. And let me open up for questions. Let me see what we got, y'all. I should have stayed live on YouTube. I didn't know I couldn't go live on this TikTok. Follow me on Mr. Transaction Engineer across the board. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Mr. _ Transaction _ Engineers. What's up, family? Everybody tuned in. Let me see what questions we got. I know we was on here a long time, man. But when you want to get the good teaching, you got to sit down and be disciplined and listen. Let me see what kind of questions we got. Jerry, what's up, Jerry Blackwell? Let me know, Jerry, how that deal going, that option deal you're working on. Jerry, one of our rock star students, making a lot of money up there in North Carolina. Look at my guy Dave Monroe, another six-figure earner that was that's in the part of our group. The guy's kicking butt, man. Latoya Brown, what's up, Toya? Man, every time I'm in front of this light, this Logitech, this camera, man, it make my nose start itching. The light out of here is something. What the heck? Leroy. Let's see what the question Leroy got. Yeah, Leroy, thank you for tuning in, baby. Thank everybody for tuning in for this video to somebody who's out there grinding and need a life-changing experience and need to know what's going on in today's time. Does the real estate business slow down during a holiday like this, or it doesn't matter? Let me tell y'all a little secret. For doing this for 18 years, this is when we turn up. Because everybody believe the hype. Oh, houses don't sell in the wintertime. Oh, guys, you turn up now. Everybody's sleeping. It's our time to shine. Remember, 80% of the deals come out to follow up. Follow up. Follow up. 80% of the deals come out to follow up. So what does that mean? You need to be doing following up. You need to be following up on your old leads because guess what? Some of them are ready now. And you need to show them also that this market has changed. Go on Zillow like I showed you. Go on Zillow. Let me go on Zillow like I showed you. Send the seller a screenshot of this. Look, Mr. Seller, in the last 30 days, your value has went down by 0.8%. It's not going up like it did 6 months ago, Mr. Seller. It's actually going down. So I can't pay those old prices that that you want. I can't pay those. Let's look at the house too, man. This was a gorgeous house too. I don't even know if I got old pictures of this. But let's see. I gotta let y'all see this, man. Let me pull this one up. This was a beauty, man. Good friend too. A lot of these sellers were still friends. We send them follow-up Christmas cards and all that stuff. Let them know, yo, we still thinking about you. Now make sure you get your Google reviews. That's very important when you're closing with sellers. If you're not a member, become a member of the Better Business Bureau, BBB. That is a big thing too. Oh man, so on here it says worth 600,000 on Redfin. Like I said, it's a beautiful house, man. Beautiful house. Look at it. Beauty. I don't even remember the square feet on here. Let's see. 3,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. They sold it in 2010 for 330, so they sold early. Dang, we got it at 185. They sold it. It was at 09. Somebody turned around. Oh yeah, the guy rehabbed it. The guy we sent it to, yeah, he renovated and he sold it for 330. So like I say, even when the market down, y'all, you still gonna be able to sell houses, but you got to buy them right. You can't be paying top dollar for a house, think you're gonna renovate and make a profit because the market is going down. So you got to factor that in. So Redfin got it for 620. And these are the surrounding houses by it. So as you can see, it's a good area. All right, let's get back to these questions and I'm gonna let y'all go. Back to the question. Let's see. Latonya, what's up? What's up, Latonya Brown? She's part of our family. Let me see, Leroy. I answer your question. Maurice, what's up, Maurice? Maurice up there kicking butt on the West Coast. Leroy, when you own a house free and clear, would it be better to do a traditional rental or owner financing? When you get them at such a discount, I would just hold on to them. If you can put them on Section 8, put them on Section 8. If not, just pre-screen the heck out of your tenants. I like to put people in my house, usually a family, because they usually not going to get up and move out in the middle of the night. So somebody I know going to pay. Sometimes people have a little problem. So if they, I'll work with them. If you work with me, but I will not let you take advantage of me like I've done in the past, man. Don't let them tenants take advantage of you, man. They got all the stores in the world why they can't pay. Don't go for them, man. Do not go for them. What's up? I'm buying Atlanta. God bless you, man. Okay, Dave, one of our rock star students, Dave. Dave said, we tried doing one in Florida. They said we need an agent. Do you always need an agent? Yep. You always need an agent when you're doing your short sale, but it's a trick on what to do. Hey, I can't even let that out of the bag, guys. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. I might give you that sauce. You do this right, and you get the house for almost what you want. Almost for what you want, baby. But you gotta negotiate right, and you gotta list the property right. It said, who pays the agent commission? The bank pays all the agent commission. The bank pays all the agent commission. We got Maurice. Maurice, you still grinding, baby? One more. Clay, you said you have 2 mentors or coaches. Where do you recommend I get one? Come on, Clay. Clay, come on, man. You looking at the best in the world, baby. How you gonna ask that question? 18 years experience, I qualify my own self. And I got 3 or 4 students on here that's kicking butt, hit 6 figures in 1 year. Jerry, Dave, who else was on here? Oh, my guy Brandon not on here. I got 3 on last year, hit 6 figures, guys. I one deal. One deal. Hit us up, Clay. Shoot us an email, info at Mr. Transaction Engineer. You can also text this number, y'all. We can only receive text messages 770-334-9311. 770-334-9311. We know we do coaching, all this stuff, consultation. Visit us at MrTransactionEngineer.com for all your real estate needs. MrTransactionEngineer.com for all your real estate needs and coaching and training. Go on our website. Everything's on our 50% off if you use Change. CHANGE. Every product comes with 90-day online support, 90-day money back guaranteed. So if you get the course and you know you're gonna be bull crapping around making excuses and not studying, man, don't even waste your time. Really, don't even waste your time. You're not gonna really go in. Clay, what? Oh, Clay. He said he bought the subject to. I paid for the subject to master class. Clay, did you pay for the course or the master class? He said he paid for the subject to master class back in August and never got to attend the Zoom class for nothing. Now you got to let me know, Clay, if you paid for the course only, or did you pay for the master class and it was offered? Because you just buy the course only, sometimes it depends on the promotion. It doesn't come with the master class. It all depends on when you bought it, because the master class originally $2,000. Then we normally give you 50% and get in for $1,000. Sometimes we throw in the 50% off, and you get to come in for the course for the price of the course. So it just all depends. But let me know, Clay, just on the GP. Email us at info@mrtransactionengineer.com, or man, I get so many inboxes. I would say send me a message on Facebook or IG, but I get a lot of messages, so I can't promise you I'll get to it. Your best bet, Clay, is to email us, info@mrtransactionengineer, or send us a text, 770-334-9311. Jerry, my boy Jerry, man, Jerry's on. Let me see, how much private money would you say we should? Let me see, my guy Jerry. How much private money would you say we should have on deck to really capitalize on this strategy? As much as you can get, Jerry. I'm gonna be honest with you, as much as you can get, because you got to think about it. If you hold on to 10 of these properties, and you make 200,000 a piece. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Jerry, that's $2 million in 10 years. The market may come back quicker than that. I think it's going to be a quicker return than last time, which I'm happy, because if it's a quicker return, guess what? I get a quicker return too. My investors get a quicker return too, baby. So, hey, it's a win-win for everybody, baby. Everybody. Now y'all see, man, I just love this stuff, man. There's so much. I need to talk to y'all too about this commercial deal, but I'll say that for another live, man. Just a quick thing, man. This commercial, we're working on a commercial deal, man. All I can say, man, it was a blessed morning. It's a blessed morning. Everything is going well on the deal, man. This is blessed. I'll let y'all know about it a little later on. I don't like to talk about stuff until it manifests. So I just want to hit you with a little bit, man. It's been a blessed morning, a blessed day. Man, if you woke up this morning, it's been a blessed day. For real. If you got all your ligaments, you can move around. Even if you don't have all your stuff, if you could get up and walk around, it's a blessing. If you could think, you blessed. If you could talk, you blessed. If you can feel, you blessed. Enjoy every day, y'all. All we got is now. We don't have tomorrow. We don't even know we got the next hour or minute. But enjoy the now. Let's live in the now, man. Everybody, when I get this, I'll be happy. When I get that, I'll be happy. If you're not happy in here first, no matter if you get a brand new Lamborghini, a brand new house, a brand new wife, brand new dog, brand new mouse, snake, you're not going to be happy, man. You got to get happy in the inside. And once you're happy in the inside, that joy will radiate out, and you'll start attracting what you want to attract in your life. That's why all the greats say, so within, so without, which means our outside world is a reflection of what's really going on inside of us. Let me see, man. Let's see what else we got, y'all. I got to let you go. It's 1:18 in this thing. This is live. Most of my videos are live, y'all. Most of these videos are live. Let me see what we got left. Clay said, how do I even initiate a conversation over a short sale with somebody? If they're behind on payments and it look terrible, like, look, Mr. Seller, and they behind a crazy amount. Look, Mr. Seller, what we can do in your situation is what's called a short sale, which we negotiate with the bank to take a discount on what you owe. Now, the bank could, what do they do sometimes? Send them a 1099 for the discount, for the short sale discount that they may receive. So they need to talk to accountant. Just say if they discount the property 20 or 30,000, the bank could send them a 1099 for the difference. But if there's their personal home, usually they can have a CPA to get rid of it. But I'm not a CPA, don't quote me. But most of the people we do, and you ask the bank to give them a debt, to give them a forgiveness of the short sale, and they could sign out. They could put in an approval letter that they won't come after them for the debt. Also, I will put that in the contract. We got all that good stuff for y'all coming soon in the short sale course. But yeah, that's basically what it is. Right now, the property need, it's already a declining market, y'all. You get started on the short sale, as I told you, it's going to take you between 2 and, if you just started, it may take you 5 months or 6 months. But guess what? The market is steady going down. So by the time you finish, guess what? You're ready. You're ready for the approval. You're ready to get your approval letter. The markets went down more. You may have to go in and renegotiate about 5 or 6 months from now. You may have to go in and renegotiate and get it lower. But it's all fun, man. I'm telling you, when you get them, hold on to them. Hold on to them, man. We done 300. Just say out of them 300. Let's look at it. I don't care. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's just say we held on out of 300 short sale. We held on to 100 of them. We found private money out there, but we was working hard. Got 100 houses. And we was in good areas. The bad areas, oh my God, man. Now we was buying them cheap in Atlanta, 5,000. Houses was in downtown Atlanta, and some of the hoods guys, 10,000 back in 2008. The cheapest we bought one for in 2008 was 5,000. A little 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I couldn't believe it. I was at a seminar then, and the agent said it was listed for 15. I looked at it, it was in bad shape. I was like, this piece of junk, man, I'll give y'all 5. I was just bluffing just to see. Guess what the agent said? It's been listed a long time. That send me $1,000 earning money, and it is sold. This was back in the days, 2008. We had fax machines. So he faxed me over the contract. I printed out, signed it. Hey, that was a long time. Now you got DocuSign, y'all. For you guys been out there a long time, if you haven't transitioned over, listen, them fax machines are played out. Get DocuSign, Adobe Signature, send it off, let somebody click on it, and it's signed. You're dealing with an agent, they got to sign, you got electronic signature. So the fax machine's over. Sell that old thing. All right, so just say I held on to 200 of them, and I made, let's say, what's a average profit? I'll say 200 because we got them real cheap. We just get them houses 40 cents on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar. So 100 houses, you got 200,000 a piece for them. Let you see the numbers. 200,000, right? Time 100. Let me show you this for yourself. Let me show you. Lord have mercy. Let me show you. Let me show you guys what time it is. Oh, I will head on to, and this not even including the cash flow for 10 years that you got every month. Them 100 houses with a net 20 million. Let me say it one more time. $20 million. 20. Hey, you don't know what you don't know. Like I said, when the market's up, you think it's never going to go down. When it's down, you never think it's going to go back up. But I gave y'all some multi-million-dollar game today. Like if you take this and run with it during this next year, 2 years, I feel like it's going to be going down a good 2 years. Once a new president coming there, they're going to do whatever they're going to do. Next 2 or 3 years is going to be a little rough. Make sure you transition, creative finance, lease options, short sales, and you will kill the game. You will kill it. Remember, to work on more than one kind of transaction. Don't just be focused on wholesaling. Don't just be focused on subject tools. Have an open mind. Have an open mind. Download that deal evaluation blueprint so you can know what's going on and know how to structure these deals. It'll give you the solution on the deal evaluation blueprint, give you the solution, the problem, the solution, and which way you can take the deal. Wholesale, lease option, all that good stuff. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Learn from my pain. Learn from my pain and bless your life. Bless your family life, man. You got kids, leave them to them. Nothing like having a portfolio to pass down to your family, but teach the kids the business, because second generation family businesses normally just go down. Why? Because most people don't spend the time with the kids and show them the business. We be so busy working in the business, but forget about making the kids learn this business. Make them go out there and work, pick up some paper in the yard at the properties and all that good stuff. Show them how to take care of that stuff so it can change their life. I like to end. Guys, you want to sign up for our monthly Q&A also? We do monthly question and answer. I'm bringing it back every month. Make sure you text us at 770-334-9311. Let us know to sign you up for the Q&A, and we'll send you out a text message only pertaining to that. We're not going to spam you and send you, hey, we come get this and all that. No. Make sure you subscribe so you get more free videos like this. Take your life to the next level. I'm going to end with this quote, man, and we out of here. Thank everybody for tuning in. God bless you. You stayed on here this long, you're really hungry. And that's how you eat. You got to be hungry, like Les Brown say. Got to be hungry. All right. This from the book right here. I'm big on reading, man. Your mindset is everything. Thoughts produce feelings. Feelings produce results. Work on controlling them thoughts, and boy, your life will change. This will help take me to the next level, man. Working on myself, self-help, self-development has taken me to a whole nother level. Self-help. Also fitness, working out. You got to work out, man. No good at having all the money in the world and you sick. What you going to do with it? Give it to the doctors. If you're a one-man show and you sick, how income going to come in? You got to work on yourself, man. Work on your mindset, work on yourself. We just got to constantly push ourselves. It's not easy, man. I wish it were easy. Shoot, I have to get up and fight every day like y'all. But when you love what you do, it's easy. Make sure you love what you do. That's why I left that forklift job, because I didn't love it. Get this book by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Awesome book. Your Infinite Power to Be Rich. Not $1 million. $1 million, nothing no more. We're talking about wealth, real generational wealth. And you don't have to be based on money. Build enough residual income up where you can still pass it down. You got 20 properties, 30 properties, cash flowing every month. You'll feel like you're a millionaire. You got 40,000 coming in, 20,000 coming in. Say you got 20,000 coming in, your bill's 5,000. Eventually, now, you're not gonna get rich overnight in real estate. Anybody telling you that, it's a scam. But you stay diligent, you could change your whole life, guys, in a couple of months. In a couple of months, and you put some resilience in it. But you got to go hard. You got to know what you're doing and get some help. If not, you're gonna have to pay for it one way or another. Either you pay up front with money, or you go through the school of hard knocks and get your head knocked off, and you learn eventually. So I'm gonna read you over a quote out of here. This is called Your Infinite Power to Be Rich by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Let me see. Let me get a nugget for you. I'm gonna let you go. Ooh, I gotta hit you with two. Oh, hold on. I see Clay slipped in one more in here. The last question, Clay, this is an awesome question too. What if it's listed on Zillow as a short sale? Zillow has short sales, Clay, and pre-foreclosures. Clay, you sharp, man. You sharp, Clay. Um, if it's a short sale, see if you can work with the agent. If you're not an agent, you can reach out directly to the seller and then ask them, do you want me to go through the agent? There's no problem. They want you to go through the agent, then contact the agent. And if you need them to drop the listing, it's only in certain states $50 to $100 to drop the listing. We like to, when we're doing short sales, we like to use our own agent, our own realtors that we know they train, they know how we work, they know how we roll. So we like to use our own agent. So find you one to pre-screen them, see if they work with investors, and get it popping, baby. But short sales, you see any short sale, that means the person is behind on the payments, which means they got problems. They need some help. So you got to turn the captain save a house. Put your cape on, baby. Put your cape on and go save that day. Okay, let me hit y'all with these nuggets on my. Opportunities are always knocking at your door. Form a clear mental picture of what you want to be and feel and know that the power of your subconscious will bring it to pass. This is your opportunity now. Now, not tomorrow. Look up subconscious. Joseph Murphy got a good one, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Google this in YouTube, man. You could listen to it. This knowledge, information is everywhere now, but you got to take it and use it. Go on Google, look up Dr. Joseph Murphy, and you'll get bossed up a lot of game. One more. There's no one to blame but yourself. Cease blaming the government, taxes, competition, and the world conditions. You are a citizen of the infinite. The infinite, that God is within you. Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within. He didn't say the kingdom of heaven is out in space. Read your Bible for those of you guys who super Christians. Read your Bible. I read it a lot of times. I had read it a lot of times from front to back. That's another story for another day. Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within, baby. There's no one to blame but yourself. Cease blaming the government, taxes, competition, and the world conditions, which means what's going on in the world. You are a citizen of the infinite mind and infinite riches. Think big, picture riches, and feel that you are rich. And the law of attraction will do the rest. Feeling is the secret. Thoughts produce feeling. Whatever you want, you got to feel it. That's why when Job said, the things I feared came upon me, in the book of Job, why did it come upon him? First, he was thinking about the troubles. He was thinking about what he was going through. He was letting the outside world control the inside world. So he would let what's going on, conditions like we've been trained, let it control the inside of them. Thoughts produce feelings, remember? So when you start feeling, you start attracting. You start feeling, you start attracting what you like or don't like. That's why they say try not to feel bad about nothing, because you don't want to pull that negative energy down to you. We're energy. So we attract. That's why the law of attraction is so strong. You attract whatever you're in tune with. The people you attract, you in tune, you on that same vibration. Man, that's a whole nother subject. Man, thank y'all, man. I'm out of here. God bless y'all. Keep growing and going. I didn't know we were going to go this long, but hey, man, keep going, baby. God bless y'all. See you soon. Peace.